When you speak to young couples, people who have just had their first child, it's always about the child. It's always about going to do things for the child. When you go away, bringing the child. There is a real problem with that. You cannot do everything in your life and live for exclusively your kids. And you say to people like, why don't you ever just take a little time for yourselves? Like, listen, kids are young once. I'm going to enjoy this time. And then when they get older, like my wife and I will start doing things together. Again, not only should you do things with your wife frequently alone, but you should do things for yourself frequently alone. You should keep your goals. When you begin to lose who you are as a person, you start to put all of your happiness wrapped into your children and your wife and your family. And people say, well, what's wrong with that? That's healthy. It's not healthy though. If you don't have a sense of self, you really don't have a strong foundation if you hit a brick wall. You're looking at your life and going, what happened to me? Stay fit, stay strong, stay mindful, stay goal-oriented, stay driven. You don't need to cut this all out with some idea that like you have to serve your children. I'm gonna give you something cool. About 20 years ago, I'm not gonna get too specific about what this is. I was doing this amazing thing and I stopped doing it because life kind of started. But I kept this book that had all the information about this. When I moved in, I slipped it underneath in this back of this drawer in my garage. I knew exactly where it was. I restarted this project about an hour ago that I started 20 years ago. I went into that drawer, I pulled it out, I lifted up this thing, and I grabbed this. And it was right there, looking brand new. And this is gonna be about an $11,000 commitment out of my pocket over the next year. But you know what? I went to work on to save a little extra money, make a little extra money. And in the last hour, I'm already $900 into that goal of offsetting that 11,000 because I have goals. I've set my mind on them. I'm taking it personally. And my happiness is not always contingent on other people.